is a $2 return for every dollar invested in former refugees.
Question number 7, Virginia Andersen.
My question is to the Minister of Education. What announcements has he made about upgrading the condition of classrooms in New Zealand?
I call Chris Hipkins and wish him happy birthday.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, on Monday the Prime Minister and I announced a major upgrade to the redevelopment of Wainuiamata High School. The government will be doubling the $12 million committed by the previous government to the redevelopment, increasing that fund to $24 million so that the school can have a full redevelopment rather than a partial one. This is a sign of the government's commitment to providing its over 600 students with a safe, modern classrooms to learn in.
What other recent announcements have been made on the rebuild of new classrooms around the country?
Mr Speaker, last week the Prime Minister and I announced $47 million to repair Otamotai College's buildings in Tauranga, which suffered from leaks and deteriorating classrooms. This will provide them with 57 new classrooms, a new library for up to the 1,950 students that attend that school. We also provided $6 million to redevelop the classroom block at Tauranga Girls College, which is also leaking. In answer to the questions from the members opposite, they're welcome to ask one if they want to. The funding all came from this year's budget.
How many expansion, rebuild, redevelopment and role growth announcements have been made since Budget 2018?
Mr Speaker, heaps. I won't go through all of them, but we have committed to a rebuild of Onapotai Primary School.
Order. The question asks for a number, not a list.
Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, I'm happy to count them up. Heaps. I did answer heaps. I haven't got a numerical count for those. Actually, point of order. Sorry, Mr Speaker, I do. There's 111 role growth classrooms. There are 5 redevelopments, 2 expansions, 1 relocation and rebuild, 1 rebuild, 1 new state build, 1 new school and site for a wharikura.
Question number 8, the Honourable Chris Finlayson.
My question's to the